Okay, let's do this fucking shit.
We're recording.
Welcome to Inept Pit, episode 2. I'm Drew. Other guy's Evan.
Hey, glad you're back, or you're first time listener. We're happy to have you.
It doesn't matter. The fucking viewership's terrible. All right, let's get into our fucking last night. We went to U2. Well, not U2. We went to shitty U2 tribute band.
Yeah, they were.
First off, I got to ask you, how did you find out even about this? I never even asked you. Do you just know everything U2 that this, even a tribute band comes around and you got like a notification on your iPhone or something?
It was just in my Facebook feed. I'm such a big U2 fan, and this is the first weekend that venues could reopen.
You're fucking.
I was like, I saw U2 and Saginaw, where we're from, and I'm just like, this is perfect.
You possibly have the saddest Facebook algorithm of all. Where it just narrows down everything to Saginaw on YouTube. You fucking suck, dude. That's your interest. Believe me, I know your passwords now, and they're sad.
Well, don't. Yeah, they're pretty
I'm
sad.
not going to say them out loud. I'm not an idiot. I'm not going to just read out your passwords.
Yeah, but it was a pretty bad show.
It was fucking awful, Evan. It was probably the worst show I've ever been to. It was terrible. First off, I feel like I've been robbed of $10. As I'm going to say that right off the bat. 10 smackaroos been taken from my pocket because I went and saw U2 cover tribute shit.
Remember, I bought a drink at the establishment that was $3.
Yeah, you bought a drink. It was $3. And you know what? That's not even that bad of a price. Except for your can had 99 cents written on it. You fucking mook.
That's what I knew that the night was going to be terrible. Was there?
I knew the night was going to be terrible when I sat down and I realized I'm drinking a Coke, watching a YouTube cover band. What's happened to my life? Like, I used to do cool shit, and now I'm just lame during sober October. That's why this sucks being sober. If I was drinking, I would have never done this. I would have never, ever, ever, ever done this.
The sad thing is, I was sober, and I was actually excited for this because I just love U2 so much. But it was so bad that during the concert, I contemplated my love for U2. I was like, I don't know if I want to listen to another U2 song again because I heard this band play it, and
you're like, not. They might not be your favorite band anymore.
No, they probably will be.
Well, I'll prefix this. After seeing that show, I hate you and U2 too. So I don't like either of you anymore. I thought you were all right, and I thought U2 was all right. Now I hate both of you.
Well, I'm glad I'm in this podcast for the long haul here.
Yeah, you're on week 2, man. Get ready for another 17 years of nothing.
Yeah.
Well, the best part is, like, we got in there. I didn't even want to go in at first. I was just chain smoking cigarettes out front, refusing to go in. And then we got in there. And the first band was playing, which I'll just say this. Man, I'm so glad I'm not in a band anymore at all. Like,
why?
Because it's so uncool to try to be cool, in my opinion.
Like, you think being a band is uncool?
No, the opener was trying to be so cool that it was the most uncool thing I've ever saw. Like, they were super lame. Like, they had the long hair. They were doing the fucking, like, stereotypical where they're, like, hanging their hair down in front of their face and, like,
I feel like all bands are like that.
I hate that shit so much.
They're just too influenced by other bands that they try and just reenact it, I feel.
They even did the fucking thing where the bass player went up to the drummer during one of the songs and they made eye contact and they were smiling and playing together. And I'm like, just fucking kiss already. It sucks.
They hop on the drum set, the bassist does.
That would have been cooler. They just made loving eye contact for fucking 3 minutes too long. They sucked. No offense. It's not a fan. They're just trying. I don't know. I don't like people who try to be cool, man. Just be lame. It's way cooler to just be lame.
Yeah, it's way cooler to be in the back row of a concert venue drinking Coke and energy drinks and
It's
not
cooler.
performing.
It's cooler because we're not trying to be cool. That's why it's cooler, because we're being authentically ourselves.
Yeah.
In that moment, I was myself. As lame as I was, that was me. I wasn't trying to fucking, like, I don't know, wear glasses ironically and have a tie on that wasn't all the way up, like, and roll my button-up sleeves up. Fuck you, dude. I hate that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, but the end of that concert, it was just weird. Like, there was literally maybe 5 people left watching. I just saw a mass exodus of people leave song by song.
Including me. Yeah, including me.
Yeah, you left. Yeah, you left after the 3rd song.
Yeah. And I didn't even tell you I was leaving. I just said I was going out to have a smoke, and I never came back.
I saw you go out, not by the patio, but just the entrance. I was like, he's a goner. He ain't coming back.
You texted me. I just ignored you.
Yeah, I was just like, what the heck, man?
I don't care. It was funny. It was way funny. Well, I gotta say goodbye. That's not funny. I gonna ditch anyways.
But that was just like, after every song, at least one person left. It felt that way.
It was exactly that way. We were sitting there. I was dying of laughter like 30 seconds into the first song. Because first off, they fucked up. If you're going to be a U2 cover band, you need to open with Vertigo. I still say that. First opener should be Uno,
definitely.
Dos, Tres, Catorce, and then go, hello, hello, and do that lame Bono shit. You're introducing yourself to the crowd.
Funny thing is, they didn't even play Vertigo.
What? They didn't? You stayed? Wait. No, the funny thing is you stayed for the whole concert? Like,
yeah, I wanted the support, you know?
Support what? That was shit, dude. We were sitting there. The owner was getting upset. Remember that? He was sitting there just like biting his thumb like, Jesus Christ. They started playing New Year's Day. And as soon as he was like, on New Year's Day, he sang it so shilly, the owner was like, oh my God, and walked away. I was like, yeah, dude. And you still got to pay these guys whatever money you promised them. They suck.
Yeah. They said it was their first show since January, so I'll give them a little bit of a pass.
Well, I don't know. It was like the other bands that we saw like first show, and they were better than them.
Yeah.
I don't want to name the band I shit on, but shout out Attaboy. They're good. Sick band.
Yeah, they're really good.
Yeah, I like them. Especially in comparison to the other 2 bands. They should be selling out Carnegie Hall, in my opinion, at this point.
Yeah, but yeah, they didn't play Vertigo and they didn't play Pride in the Name of Love. It's like, these are U2's biggest hits, and he didn't play a single one. That's what made me mad more than anything.
Yeah, well, I was mad that they existed for the first part. That's the part that infuriated me. Second part, they paid 10 smackaroos to see them. That pissed me off.
Well, it was for the whole night, but
yeah, I mean, it was for the experience.
I felt like after every song, you looked at me and kind of gave me this face, like, and then you're just like, I'm gonna go have a smoke. Like, it was you literally had to smoke for every song that every band played.
I had a lot of cigarettes that night. I had like at least almost over half a pack in like that 2-hour sitting. Another part about that show I liked is when we were sitting outside, I was having a smoke, he was just chilling with me, and that one band that wasn't even performing was talking to the owner. God, were they a bunch of douchebags. That's another part. I'm so glad I'm not in a band, dude. They're all wearing leather coats, trying to upsell themselves, and just acting like they're big shots while they're just hanging out at a venue. Oh, I hated them so much with their hair. With all their long hair, I hated them, dude. You want me to dislike you?
Are you just jealous, you know?
Oh, hell yeah, dude. If you have nice long hair, I immediately don't like you as a person. Like, I'm like, fuck this guy. And on top of that, just all the things they were talking about. They were talking about a 180 market. That was the one that really got me. Like, well, that's what you call 180 market, because you drive all the way up here and then there's nothing left. You have to drive all the way back. It's like, you're worried about driving. That's what you're worried about? I've driven 5.5 hours through a snowstorm to do 5 minutes. Like,
yeah.
Driving.
If I
got paid tomorrow, just like $20, I would drive 8 hours for $20.20 easily.
Yeah.
Turn around, drive back.
Yeah, definitely.
If you're trying to make money off of entertaining people, you're kind of an idiot. It's not going to happen. Everything's going free now.
Yeah.
No one
I
wants to
felt-
pay for shit.
At the end, that like the second to last song they played was "Where the Streets Have No Name," and the crowd was just so empty. I was in the back row, and I had a front row seat. So I was like, this. I've done. There's been open mic audiences that were better than that audience.
Which is funny because the show was actually, there was a decent amount of people there at the beginning.
Yeah, but even like some of the
opener
opening
band.
acts left like during the show. They're like,
Yeah.
we're kind of just tired and.
Well, I think there was a lot of friends and family of the opening acts there, and they were like, no. I remember after the first song, I saw a party of 4 get up, and I was laughing so hard. I was like, have a good night, guys. Drive home safe. Like, I know you're not coming back. Why would you?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Never again, Evan. Never again.
I felt like when I left too, one of the security guards like followed me out and was just like, he was just going home. He's like, finally that's over. That's the kind of the vibe I got. Like,
I think everyone was waiting for it to be over after the first song. It felt like. The waitress came up to us like as they started. She's like, "You want another drink?" I'm like, "We are all set here. We are good." I'm taking off here shortly.
Yeah. That was a fun night though.
I can't believe you sat through that whole piece of shit. Like, why would you sit there and wait to hopefully hear a shittier version of Vertigo that you didn't even hear?
Well, I was more interested in Streets. You know, that's
The Streets.
where the Streets
Have
had no
Names?
name. Yeah.
Why? So his voice could crack during it too?
That was actually that was probably one of the best songs they played.
What?
Where the Streets Had No Name.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention earlier. I thought that was one of the songs you didn't play. I'm not even listening to you, dude.
Yeah.
God, that guy was so lame too. That's another thing. I've never seen someone more lame in my entire life than someone trying to be cool while also pretending to be Bono. He's got sunglasses on and a gold rosary and a suit, and he was trying to dance and get the crowd hype, and everyone was like, not having it. You could just tell that they were like looking at each other, and they're like, all right, boys, let's just slog through this one, get out and get our paycheck and get out of this city because this is a bad show.
That's kind of when I was thinking that when I was sitting there, like, I can't believe these guys are literally playing to nobody in like the first 5 or 6 rows. I was like, I can just see the look in their eyes. They want that paycheck. They want to get the hell out. That's how.
Yeah, dude. Well, first off, they're not artists. If you're in a tribute band, you're not doing it for the love. You're doing it for money. Like,
Yeah.
if you make your own songs, if you're doing it for the love of it. If you're doing a tribute band, you're like, I'm just trying to make some guap off this shit. So what do dumb people like? U2? All right, let's do a U2 cover band.
Yeah.
So there's that. But also, I feel bad for the bands that opened for them because they played all original music. And as someone who used to be in a band a long time ago, dude, that's got to be crushing to the soul. I would have rather shoved a rusty pipe up my ass before I opened for a tribute band.
Well, you know, I think the pandemic, you know, you're looking for some stage time.
Yeah, I guess.
They haven't performed that much. I mean, it's an opportunity in town. Like
I get it. It's just like, that's depressing.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
You have to be like, nah, I'm not using the razor blades tonight, but I'm going to buy them. You know, like, I'm going to buy them so I have them next to the bathtub, but I'm not using them tonight. That'd be at least what I would be thinking. Anyways, I'd like to plug next week. I'm going to be opening up for Tim Allen tribute at the Giggle Hut. And
never heard of the Giggle Hut. Can you describe the club?
yeah, it's right on the corner of Imaginary and Go Fuck Yourself. So
that's going to be our debut comedy club. We're going to open up the Giggle Hut.
The Giggle Hut, because all comedies clubs have to have terrible names.
Yeah, I actually like Giggle Hut.
You like Giggle Hut?
Yeah.
I don't. It sounds like a store. It sounds like a store in a SpongeBob episode.
Yeah, like Super Weenie Hut Juniors. That's
yeah,
ripping off that.
I mean, yeah, it's using the word hut. That's the only similar. It's also ripping off Jabba the Hutt. Any other words? It's also ripping off Pizza Hut. Yeah, apparently I'm a huge hack because I use the word hut.
Yeah.
No one else can use that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was last night. That sucked. That's
I
probably why
enjoyed myself.
Oh, dude, I woke up just depressed as fuck all day. I think I just
From that night? Are you serious? Or
I'm blaming it. I was depressed all day. I'm blaming it on that. That's the only thing that went wrong in my day. Was that?
It was funny when you left because
I think I saw a YouTube tribute band, and then I woke up the next morning. I went, "There's no hope. There's no future. We're done."
like this is my entertainment in 2020.
Yeah.
Like I like you left at the beginning of the song. They played 3 notes. And you're like, I'm gonna have a smoke, and you never came back.
I don't even know what song they were playing.
Yeah, they played it. It was "In God's Country." It's a Josh.
Oh, that's why.
Song.
I don't even fucking know that song. That's why I peace probably.
You heard, yeah, "Beautiful Day," and you're like, all right, that was it.
Which sucked. It was like just terrible. I mean, like there were 30 seconds of that song. I was like, this could be a rough show.
I stayed till the end. I should have got a prize for being like the other people.
Do you know how fucked up that is? That you think you deserve a reward that you stayed at a show you paid for?
Well, everyone else pieced out. I don't know what to say. It got over like before midnight.
Man, imagine
they kept playing song after song. Like the 11th song they played was like bad, and I'm like, this is a 7-minute song. I'm like, they haven't even played Streets. They haven't played Vertigo, Pride, like I Will Follow. They haven't played like these monster hits. I was like, oh god, we have like an hour left.
How many times have you seen U2 though now? Like actual U2?
4.
So the amount of times I've seen Smashing Pumpkins, sick. All right, but it's U2, so that sucks. So now you've seen them 4.5 times.
Well, I actually saw another U2 tribute band, and I was in Las Vegas.
Oh my god!
Like
how many
5
tribute bands?
I've only seen those 2 tribute bands.
Dude, you are the saddest human being I've ever met. So you saw a U2 tribute band, you suffered through it once before, and then on last night, you were like, let's do it again. Let's just roll those dice again and try this all over again. Which tribute band was better?
The one I saw first. It was in Las Vegas. They're called Vegas U2. And they actually looked like the band. This band didn't look like the band.
Oh my god, dude, they probably make so much money just playing U2's hits.
Yeah.
They're probably there every night. God, I hate Las Vegas. I've never even been there, but I hate it. I hate everything it represents.
Oh, it's fun.
Those guys are probably loaded. Those guys will probably make more money than I will ever make in my entire life just being a U2 cover band.
We should start a band.
Dude, Evan, you don't know how to play an instrument.
I'll learn.
You're gonna adapt to music? That's not how that works.
If you had to pick a band to do a tribute band for, who would it be?
I mean, Smashing Pumpkins. I mean,
and we'll only play Disarm and Today, and that's it. We'll play 2 songs.
Those aren't even like 2 of my favorite songs.
Well, what's
I'd
your song?
I'd be a hipster Smashing Pumpkins band where I'd just play all like the fucking not singles I love. I'd play like Bodies and Muzzle and some stuff off of
Super Christ.
Super Christ.
We'll just play Super Christ 4 times.
Yeah, dude. Play a bunch of stuff off Z Geist, which is their only album not on Spotify for some reason. What the fuck, Spotify? Get it up. It's like my favorite album, and it's not on there.
We'll play.
I know. I check daily. I check daily for that album.
You should send an email. Like, I've been waiting for this for years on end.
Dude, I'm waiting for them to drop a remaster of it. That was the first Smashing Pumpkins album to come out while I was an active fan of them.
What was that, 07?
07, I think? Yeah, I'll look it up right now. I mean, and a lot of people hated it. Like, I mean, a lot of their fans hated that album. I love that album. I listened to that album start to finish. The one song, Doomsday Clock, was in Transformers. It's in the scene where Bumblebee's getting chased through the parking garage, and then fucking Doomsday Clock comes in. Hell yes. This is such a good song. Z-Guy, Smashing Pumpkins. I should just know this. It's sad I don't.
It's got to be 07. I bet my life it's 07.
I think you're right, but let me double check. Yes, it's 07.
Yes. Boom.
So yeah, I was 11 when it came out because this is before I turned 12. So a couple months. And I mean, dude, bought that album. I listened to it over and over on repeat. It is classified as alternative metal and stoner rock. and hard rock and alternative rock. But it's a good album. Check it out. Every week we're going to talk about Smashing Pumpkins. Also, did you listen to their new song they dropped?
I haven't listened to any of the new ones since Seer came out.
I
haven't listened to like the last 4, but I have them. I bought the album, so I get them downloaded in my email. I'll check them out.
Confessions of a Dopamine Addict. Great song. Go check it out. Because I am a dope fiend, so I get that song pretty well. Man. Did you see we have our first enemy of the pod?
Who?
Fucking Sue from Ohio. Fuck you, Sue from Ohio.
Oh,
I see you.
She posted a comment, right? And was like,
yeah, dude. No, I don't even care what she said. I fucking looked her up. I checked your Facebook, Sue. I know where you live. You live in Ohio. You got 118 friends. Bring it, dude. I'll meet you on the battlefield. You bring your army, I bring mine. We'll fucking rock. You know where I live, Sue. I live in Saginaw, Michigan. Come at me, Sue. Meet me at Denny's parking lot. I'll fucking hockey check you and break your hip.
That was one of the greatest transitions ever. Have you listened to the new Smashing Pumpkins song? Sue from Ohio. Screw you.
Dude. Oh, man, I hate you, Sue. I hate you so much. You ruined my whole day.
I was thinking about this because I saw that too, and I was like, is she just shitting on our podcast?
To be honest, the funny part is she didn't even say anything all that bad. She just put exactly what I thought. That's all she. So to be honest,
that hurts my feelings.
That could be a compliment, but I'm defensive, dude. I'll fight anybody, especially Sue from Ohio. I'm coming for you, Sue. I'm gonna come down, whoop your old ass, and then jump on the Millennium Force.
Whoop your old ass.
And also, that is a joke. I have to clarify. I'm not going to assault an old woman over a comment on Facebook. But I do have to clarify to the FBI and everybody out there, it's a joke. Don't fucking, don't give me a warrant.
Oh, they won't. That's gotta be our new thing. If someone makes fun or even if we think it's mean.
Y'all call out everybody.
Call everybody out.
Yeah, dude. You were called a simp on YouTube. That was another thing. Which, to be honest...
Shout out Eddie.
To be honest, correct. Like, he's not wrong. Like, no. You are. Actually, to be honest, he is wrong. You have to actually talk to a girl to be a simp, so you're not even a simp. I'm not being a dick. Are you talking to any girls right now?
Nah.
Dude, we need to change this up. Ladies, what up, girls? I checked our analytics. We have more women listening to this than men. Blows my mind. I totally thought dumb dudes were gonna listen to this, but no, it's more ladies. Check it out. Evan is single and he is totally available, and he's all right looking. And you know what? He's all right looking. He's fine. Yeah. And if you were probably being honest with yourself, ladies, you're all right looking. So just he doesn't do drugs. He drinks. Sure. Too much? I wouldn't say so, but he drinks. He's got a stable job for now. I mean, as much as journalism could be stable in an economy like this, it's kind of going out the drain. Newspapers are falling apart. But, he's got a degree. STD free. We know that for sure. And he's Christian, right?
Yeah.
Will you wait for marriage? That's a big one. We got to let the ladies know. Not saying you have to wait to marriage, but will you wait for marriage? If there's you will. Okay. Yeah. Hell yeah, ladies. All right, all you Christian ladies out there. I found a perfect guy for you. Also, you kind of have to be Christian because if you're gonna bring them home to Bob and Diane, she's gotta take the Eucharist and all that shit. So
it's the second time my parents have been name dropped on the podcast. That's awesome.
Shout out Bob and Diane. What's cooking?
My mom, I was actually bringing this up. My mom actually roasted our podcast today because I went home and she's like, "How's your podcast doing?" It's like, "Oh, it's good. We're going to record a second episode tonight." And she's like, "Do you have any listeners?" I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "More than 2?"
Yeah, Diane, a whole lot more than 2. And those
200.
It's not you and Bob, Diane, because you don't support Evan's dreams.
Yeah, I don't think they've seen the podcast. They didn't ask me about it this weekend.
Dude, my parents did. My parents watched the podcast.
Oh.
Which one, first off, it's just sad that your parents are watching your podcast. Shout out, Mom and Dad. What up? He's watching this one week. Make me some oatmeal cookies, mommy, please. But two, the best one was like, I found out it was the other night. I was over at a lady's house. Ooh, shit. Ooh, shit. I won't say their name, but they're probably listening. What up, boo? What up? Is that what the young kids say?
Yeah, I guess. If it's like 2010 or something.
You want to know the funny part? There's like 7 girls thinking it's them right now. That's what's Nah, I'm kidding. No, you're the only one for me, girl. You're my one and only.
Yeah.
But no, I came home and they're fucking sitting out on the couch and they were like, "Hey, we watched your podcast." I was like taken aback. Like I didn't even know what the fuck they were talking about. I forgot I had a podcast.
The one we recorded and put out on social media.
And the first words were, "Fuck you, mom and dad." I'm like, "Oh yeah, fuck you guys." Like I forgot I said that.
Well, that's good. Really, it's a memory you'll have. And you're like, oh, I don't know if that's awesome or it's sad. It's like your ferrets.
Yeah, dude, they love the line, "I came from trash, I am trash." They really took that one to heart. They really got my feelings from that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, ladies, let's get Evan's dick wet. Come on. It's a fucking Sahara Desert down there. You're my boy. No, you're a handsome. That's
why I gotta be like. We have an email. We have a Facebook Messenger.
We do.
Find us on Twitter. We need some Twitter followers. We have one Twitter follower.
Oh, dude, I'll do better than that.
It's me. I'm the only Twitter follower.
Yeah, I know. True. We forgot to plug. Yeah, we forgot to plug all our social media because we're really bad at this. I don't fucking know what I'm doing. See, but this is also the best part of not being in a band. Is I can admit that and just like I'm like, oh, I'm a fucking idiot. I don't have to be like, nah, dude, I'm the fucking best at everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'll do one better. Any girl that agrees to go on a date with Evan, I will give you a $25 gift card to Chipotle. Because be honest, if you'll go on a date with Evan, you probably fucking love Chipotle. You probably love that shit. You love extra guac on a burrito.
Or the alternatives are Qdoba or Taco Bell, whatever Mexican cuisine of your choice. Yeah. You get $25.
Yes, it's all Mexican.
Let's expand the pot a little bit.
Yeah, we have to be. I don't know, man. I don't eat Chipotle at all, but that's a big craze. I think we're gonna stick with Chipotle because I have to buy it. We're not even gonna Venmo you. We have to meet you in person. You get it if you meet Evan on the date. Because we Venmo you. I Venmo you $25 to go on a date with Evan. I know you're not going on that date with Evan. You're just taking the $25.
Drew will be there with the receipt and be like, "Here."
Yeah.
And he'll stay and monitor the date. And
I have to see it with my own 2 eyes.
And that has to be at least 1 hour, and you can't leave.
Yeah. Also, if you get a second date gets a $50 one. So if you go on a second date, dude, it's gonna go exponential. I'm all in. And third date, 75. If you marry Evan, if you say yes to Evan proposing to you, I will murder anyone of your choice. That's you get 1 kill.
Yeah, I'll propose to someone on the third day. That's
on the third day?
Third date. If I propose to you on the third day, if I propose to you and you say yes, $100 Wendy's gift card.
$100 can, yeah, but also know that ring is gonna be a ring pop because Evan's only gonna get stuff that's edible.
Or an onion ring, the hack onion ring.
Yeah, you could go that route, but you have to have some honey mustard with it. Can't drink that shit plain.
Thanks for the tip. Pro tip.
Man. So please, ladies, it's my bud over here. Just want to get him some. You don't even have to like being on a date with him. I'll even give you double. I'll give you 50 if you don't tell Evan you're on a date because of the money. Like if you actually fake interest in him, and then you just let him down smoothly after the first date. Just say like, I'm just coming out of a relationship. You're a really cool guy, and I think you're like super hot and handsome, but it's just I don't want to hurt your feelings. Like you do that shit, $50. Plus, Evan's gonna buy your meal, so you're getting $50 and a free meal for maybe like what hour of work, a couple messages. Yeah, what's up?
You should win Weed Man of the Year right now.
It's the easiest form of prostitution.
Hey, here's my fat friend. I will bribe you to raise his self-esteem.
He's got good hair. Come on, give him a chance.
His hair sucks.
I mean, dude, I'm comparing it to mine. Well, did you shower today? Gross. Like, what did you wake up and take like the half of a Whopper and rub it in your head? Is that how you shower?
Yeah,
I shower like a fucking king with a Whopper.
it's my signature look. There's a stupid thing in the front.
Stupid thing in the front? You mean bangs?
Yeah. Do the rest of the podcast like this.
You look like an idiot, man.
Because I am.
I mean, you're smarter than me. So what does that say about me? Oh, also, since it's in, you got to make fun of me more, man. I ripped on you so hard.
Why are people requesting it?
No, no one requested it. I'm just requesting it because I'm starting to feel bad because everyone who listened to the podcast that said anything to me about it just talked about how much I made fun of you.
Well, that's like that's literally why this podcast was made.
Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Your eyes are closed. Open them up. What are you doing? You look like a panda right now. Open your eyes. All right.
They're open.
All right. I interrupted you talking about me making fun of you while I make fun of you.
Yeah, that's why this podcast was made. We're like, let's publicize you roasting me daily.
Yeah, let's just publicize our abusive relationship of me bullying you constantly.
Like last night was a classic example. You're like, I'm going to go out for a smoke. You left, never came back. I texted
so funny,
you,
though.
never
It's
texted me back. And I'm just sitting
I
at
know.
this thing alone like, my God.
But you have to admit, that's fucking hilarious. Like,
No,
you can't lie. That's the funniest way of doing that. I'm all about just doing the funniest thing possible in that situation, and it was to leave and not tell you I was leaving. I gave you a good old Irish goodbye.
No, but I think you told me earlier, like, hey, I'm going to go out for a smoke later, and I'm going to leave.
Yeah, I even warned you. You still fucking fell for it, you idiot.
No, I saw you going back toward the entrance.
Whatever. How sad were you when you saw me leaving? And I didn't hug you like normal. You were like, I want my fucking Drew hug, and I missed it.
Well, not really. We're in a pandemic. I don't want to touch you.
Oh, shut up. Don't say that on camera. We touch each other so much when we see each other. Dude, I rub your face in the first 5 seconds and cough in your mouth. That's how I say hello to you.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So, all right, you got an article?
I was actually just thinking about that. I'm going to whip this out.
About it?
Huh?
Okay, what's it about? Just go on.
Headline, Detroit Free Press. Police, man pooped in box at Meijer in Belleville, put it back on shelf.
Oh, yeah, I saw that on Facebook. It's kind of old news, but whatever. We'll rip on it. I mean, it's kind of another perfect crime. Is it technically illegal? Did they catch him, or are they assuming it's a man? Because it definitely seems like a man thing to do.
It's a man.
Okay,
the headline says man.
What a fucking crazy thing to go to jail for. Imagine being in with like
shitting in the empty box at Meijer and then putting it on the shelf and leaving. Yeah, that's.
I would literally wish people did that more often because I wouldn't even be upset if I opened up a box of Cheerios and there's just a log of shit in it, dude. I'd cry laughing. I would make my whole day. I've had a rough day today. If I went and tried to have a bowl of Cheerios after this, and I poured a shit into my bowl. Oh, feel like Christmas.
Be like a classic prank.
I don't even say classic prank. I don't even know if you can call that really a prank. You just shit in a box. Like, usually pranks are clever. Like,
yeah,
like,
I guess.
If I just went in your bedroom, I shit on your bed, I'm like, fucking good prank, right? And you're just like, shit on my bed.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
It's funny when you did laundry.
What was that?
You want me to read this?
Yeah. I mean, is there more detail? Is there really? That's the crazy part about journalism, and I don't understand. It's like someone had to write. How many words is this article?
It's 6 graphs.
6 paragraphs.
Yeah, so 6 separate.
I mean,
lines.
I feel like the headline tells the whole story. I don't know how many more details I need about this. Guy shit in box at Meijer, put it back on shelf. I'm like, oh, what was his motive? Like, well, they had his mother captive. They put a gun to his head and they said, do something funny. We're going to shoot her. I mean, like, what? Okay, all right. Did they interview this guy or something? They got a mugshot?
No, I don't know if they caught
Does he
this
look?
guy.
Does he look like me in 7 years? What does this guy look like?
I haven't seen anything.
Dude, I'm one bad breakup away from shitting in a box at Meyer. Just drunkenly shitting in a box at Meyer.
At like 4 a.m.
And like,
24 hours.
Can't wait for someone to find these lucky charms, dude.
I should just end this episode right now.
Why?
Is that Lucky Charms
It's my
reference?
favorite cereal, dude.
I don't even eat cereal. Do I look like I eat cereal?
Well, yeah, to be fair, I don't eat cereal either. I'm just saying I was going to. I probably haven't had cereal in before pandemic. It was a pre-pandemic food for me. I've swore off all milk since then.
Oh, you think you're better than everybody?
No, I just stopped buying it.
Yeah,
I've never bought milk and finished milk. I just end up having spoiled milk in my fridge for 2 months every time I buy milk. I like have one bowl of cereal or I use it to cook something, and then there's just like a bunch of spoiled milk in my fridge until I realize, until I smell it, it's in there.
Yeah, milk sucks. I mean, why would you drink milk when there's like
I don't know. You want to see
alcohol and soda?
Well, first off, I should go back to drinking milk right now because I don't have any alcohol. But I don't know. Sometimes I actually every great once in a while, like every 6 months or so, dude, I'll crave like a big glass of milk. I don't know if that's just the pure white guy in me.
Are you eating cookies while you're doing it?
No, dude, I'll just be like, oh man, dude, just want I'll chug a glass of milk, not even like savor it. I just slam a glass of milk.
Yeah, I'll think that sometimes too, and then I'm like, hey, I'm gonna get a beer instead.
Well, that's because you're fat.
Yeah, I mean, hit the right on the nail.
It literally has no connection. It just anytime I can call you fat, I'm just gonna say it.
Yeah, you're fat. So that's your opinion.
Yeah, you eating a lot of candy right now?
I don't eat candy. I don't eat dessert. I just eat a bunch of unhealthy breakfast, lunch, dinner type.
Eat a lot of cheese, a lot of melted cheese. I feel like is in your diet.
That is literally my diet.
It's melted cheese.
That's literally. Yeah.
You wake up in the morning and just fry yourself 8 slices of American cheese and eat it?
No, I just wake up and I just grab a cheese stick. That's just so funny. I just have cheese sticks in my bed.
No, dude, you probably have a bunch of pizza boxes at your house currently.
Guess
I'm not wrong, am I? How many pizza boxes? Enough to make a fort. There's enough to make a fort, probably.
There's only one right now. I had pizza for dinner.
Of course you did. How many times have you had pizza?
That's why the
oh, motherfucker, so you lost. You lost. I challenged you to not eat fast foods. You didn't even make it a week.
I don't think I made it a day.
Dude, I'm 11 days into being fully sober, and you couldn't just not eat fucking fried cheese for one day. Who's really got the addiction here?
Yeah, I do have the addiction. Yeah, you're right. I'm a failure.
Evan, how do you eat your pizzas? Do you eat half of it, then jerk off and eat the other half? Is that how you normally eat your pizzas?
No, just eat them all in one sitting, man.
You just eat it right out the box, too, don't you? You don't even get a plate.
Just eat frozen pizza.
Oh, you eat frozen pizza? I thought you were at least getting DiGiorno's?
Yeah, it's the best one.
I don't know if that's better or worse. I don't know if that means... I can't tell if that's sadder or not.
Well, because it's packaged?
Well, it's like, 1, you're not getting fast food, but 2...
It's not healthy. I'm not making it myself.
Just there's something sad about putting a frozen pizza in the oven. I feel like it's a really depressing notion.
I feel like because a lot of families, a lot of kids eat this, but like I'm almost 25, and this is like
that's your diet.
My main meal right now is frozen pizza.
It's all right, man. You know, your parents didn't raise you right. It's not your fault. It's Bob and Diane's fault.
Jeez.
Whatever. They're not listening. They don't support you like I do. I'm right here in your dreams, man.
Listen to this one, but we promoted so much.
We promoted this one no less than the last one. Yeah. And also, just gauging how this one's going, this one's worse than the last one already. So
I actually think this one's better.
Agree to disagree. Yo, tweet at us that. Tell us what episode you like better.
Have a poll. Which was better, episode 2?
Yeah, we need to get our Twitter active because we made it and then forgot it existed.
Yeah.
Because we're very good at promoting ourselves. I mean, we did a show together since the last episode, right?
Yeah, last week from today.
Yeah, we did a mic together. That was a fun show. I had a
Yeah.
good time. Super cold, but it was good. You did all right. I did pretty great. So all around,
That's yeah.
all around,
That's
it was pretty much
sounds-
it was pretty much like this podcast.
No, you're right about that.
I thought you did good, man. I'm just kidding. You did fine. I mean, you're not as good as me, but you had your jokes. I mean, the best part is, I'm just glad I had to follow you. I was so happy.
I basically set the table for you.
I know, dude.
My best joke in my set was like, I forgot that one ended.
Yeah, man. My best joke was all of them.
Collectively, my best joke was my whole set.
Yeah, this is like everything I said, pretty much.
Yeah, it was a fun show.
Yeah, I also had to drink Coke at that. That was like, man.
With the beer menu staring you in the face.
Yeah, dude, I was literally shaking. I was shaking. I'm like, oh, look at all them IPAs. This one, no. Especially at a brewery. I love beer so much, man. It's like I didn't even want to get drunk. It's like I just want to taste them. Can I have a taste? Can you guys give me a flight?
Can you take me back and see how it's made? And let me have a few samples.
Exactly. Let me get
before
it right.
I go on stage.
Let me get it right from the tap. Let me get it right from the nipple. I'm gonna breastfeed your taps.
Yeah, I mean, I don't drink and drive, but I should have just got a beer just to rub it in,
You should have. Also, you're like 300 pounds. Dude, you having one beer is like a normal person having a sip of beer. You can still drive.
Nah, I swore off having any intoxicants in me, even taking a stroll on the road.
What was that?
So I've sworn off having any intoxicants in me and then going on the road.
Oh, man. Ever since you crashed your car that one time drunk?
I don't know. We didn't make that go public. Nah,
Huh?
okay. That was like a year ago.
It was fake news, whatever, right? Wait, did Bob and Diane know about that?
Yeah.
Do they? Oh, okay, so we can talk about it. We can talk about it. Cool.
No.
Evan was super irresponsible. First off, he was at a Walk the Moon concert. Yeah, that's right. Walk the Moon. If you don't recognize him, that's shitty-ass band that sings that song, Shut Up and Dance With Me. Evan paid money to see them by himself. And then drank a bunch.
You don't need to throw that detail in there, man.
Yeah, you did. You're all by yourself.
It's already sad enough.
You couldn't even get a fucking date. You couldn't even get a fucking date to Walk the Moon, which I assume most of their listening base is female. I'm just gonna guess. And
probably
couldn't get a date to that, so you went there by yourself and drank by yourself at a Walk the Moon concert till you're so drunk. It was December, wasn't it?
late January.
Yeah, and then you try to drive back and you drove your car off the road. Fucking
I don't think I drank
alcoholic.
at the
You should be doing sober October, not me, dude. You alcoholic.
No, I didn't drink at the concert. I met up with some people after and had a couple.
Wait, you have friends besides me? When did this happen? Name them. Name names and show me pictures of you with them. I don't believe you one bit, dude. I want to see a picture. I want you to see you in a picture with them. I don't believe you. You text me a picture of you with them right now.
No, I don't
You don't have
pictures
other
with friends. We don't even have any pictures together.
Yeah, we do. We have tons of pictures together. You're a liar.
But it's usually just me and you making, here's my fat friend.
I have at least 4 pictures with you in the last year that I've taken. You don't take pictures of me because you don't love me like I love you.
Yeah, well, I also just don't look good in pictures.
It's true.
I even look good right here. I mean, I can't believe I'm putting myself out there like this.
Ah, you look good, man. Stop fucking. You look like a bloated Taylor Lautner. You're fine. You look like what I assume Taylor Lautner looks like now because he hasn't had a career in 5 years. Like, he's got real depressed. Started eating a lot of bread, a lot of dough-based products and dairy, and then boom, that's you. Do you remember when girls fucking loved you?
No.
You don't remember that? Oh, dude, you were too stupid. You were like,
I don't know.
When we were like 19, 20, there were so many girls when we would go to shows that were all about you. and you were too weird and awkward to like hit on them, and they were like throwing themselves at you. You were good looking, man. You were tall and skinny, and yeah, it looked like Taylor Lautner. Everyone wanted to get that werewolf dick, and you just were too awkward to do it. And I just would always try to come in and sweep up. 19-year-old me was like, whatever, Evan's not going to do this. Yeah. You'd have 27-year-old women just throwing themselves at you all the time.
I think you're just lying.
No, I'm not. I'm being dead honest.
Oh, okay.
There's multiple. I mean, like almost every mic I went to you with. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Why isn't he doing anything?
Yeah, I'm just me.
I know. You need to fix that. That's why you need to go to therapy. Stop being a bitch.
Nah. I'll just do this podcast. This is my therapy.
This isn't therapy, Evan. This is just your high school bully just yelling at you publicly. That's not therapy. If anything,
that's exactly what this podcast is.
If anything, you should probably go to therapy for this. Like, you should probably talk about this in therapy.
I started the podcast with my bully / best friend. It's going awful.
I'm too scared to back out of it because he's going to punch me. He's going to beat me up and give me a swirly. He's going to tell all the other girls at school I have a tiny dick. I don't know what to do.
It's like I say that now. I'm almost 25. Like, the kids at school are going to bully me too.
Yeah, dude, isn't it weird to think that we've been out of high school longer than we were in high school?
Yeah, shit.
Dude, I turned 25 next month.
And I turned 25 the month after, December.
Yeah, dude, we're getting old. I mean,
yeah,
I don't know.
We're gonna be past our early 20s. We're past our youth.
We're in our fucking mid 20s, dude. And I haven't accomplished shit. I don't have anything. I don't have anything to show for it.
This is our biggest accomplishment. Is this podcast?
I have a YouTube channel, and I know if you're listening right now and you're like, I can do that. You can totally do this. Anyone can do this. You just have to have no shame, and just be dumb enough and vain enough, and just totally out of your mind to just post videos of yourself talking with your friend, and just have an ego that you think people are going to want to listen to this. Shut up! You're listening to this. You're dumb.
Yeah, we're teaching a course on how to do a podcast.
I dare you to shut it off. Stop feeding this delusion. You're actually being irresponsible by listening to this. You're enabling this bad behavior right now. This is the problem with America, is people like us.
Yeah.
To be honest, less people need to follow their dreams. I think we really need to make that we need less people to follow their dreams. We need more people to just get sad and stick in school and do math and science and get degrees in that, man. Like, everyone's like, math and science, I suck at it. It's like, yeah, because it's hard. Just keep doing it, though. We need more people doing it. You just have to sacrifice for the better of all of us. Learn computer programming or something. We can't all follow our dreams. This world would be madness. There'd be 30,000. It'd be like 30 million bands. It probably already is. It'd be like 1 billion bands.
I'm just.
Apparently, everyone would be a stand-up comic because that shit's easy in everyone else's mind.
I'm listening. I'm thinking about this. What you're saying right now through the lens. I'm just imagining that to be like an elementary school student. You're just a motivational speaker. You're like, dude, get them on your dreams, man.
Please send me to elementary school to talk to these younglings. Just be like, all right, y'all can't be YouTube stars, all right? There's not enough room for that shit. Also, stop learning trades. They're going to be extinct in 10 years once the robots take over everything. You don't think they're going to teach a robot how to weld? You're out of your goddamn mind. They're teaching them how to write comedy scripts. They're definitely going to know how to weld. That skill's useless. Fixing cars, dumb. I drive a vehicle for a living. I got 3 years left at max before automation takes that over. That's what I said. They're like, why don't we tell people to go to trade school? Because it's going to be extinct, you moron. You're learning a skill that's just going to robots. You got to learn. Essentially, all you really have to do is math and science. That's it, dude. Anything else, the robots are going to do it. They say the arts, but nah. Robots are going to be better comedians than all of us.
That's why we gotta.
We already.
This podcast takes off. This will be our last option for work.
Yeah, dude, this is literally going to be one of the last things because it's just act like a robot can't be a person talking. This is the only thing robots can't do. Surprisingly, they can't be people talking.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, don't go to college unless it's for math or science, and stop following your dreams.
I'm Drew. Thanks for having me out here at
Westboro Baptist Church
or something. Yeah. I think you'd be a good motivational speaker.
I would be the motivational speaker you don't want to hear from.
It's the truth, though. You don't want to hear from me.
Yeah,
I'll tell you the truth.
To be honest, I need to listen to my own advice. I've been following my dreams for too long, and it's gotten me nowhere. So.
It's gotten you to this podcast with me.
Yeah. I don't know. I hate business. The idea of saving money is dumb to me. It's like you're saving for a future that's not inevitable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't like it. Stocks, that shit's dumb. The whole notion of business just seems evil. Hi, doggy.
You give such a sophisticated stance on something. You're like, all right, doggy. How's it going?
Well, I'm a fucking moron at heart still. Also, if you're taking my opinion as any kind of intelligent thing, you're an idiot. You should probably do the opposite of whatever I'm saying.
Let's get the dog on the pod.
Oh, no, dude. I don't want him to get an ego. I already don't like him. I'm just petting him because he's soft, and I did a bunch of acid earlier. Just trying to pet my way out of this trip, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Your dog crashed the podcast. That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be the first time ever. Ah, yeah. Fucking. By the time this comes out, I've moved into a new place. Moving Tuesday. Yeah. I'm moving to Carlton. What up, Carlton?
Carlton Township, Michigan.
No, dude, I'm moving in with Will Smith's cousin from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. That's what we're going to do that stupid dance together. Yeah, moving there. And I don't know. I'm just going to wait it out. I don't know, maybe do some crimes or some shit. I don't know what there's to do in Carlton. I ain't going to drink at those bars, I'll tell you that much.
There's only like 2 bars there, right?
Yeah, and I don't want to go to any of them. I don't like people like that. I'm not trying to make new friends, man. I'm done doing that.
Yeah.
I go out in public and someone new talks to me and I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna shit on you until you leave me alone. So what up? If you're my friend right now, if I call you friend, welcome to the club because there ain't gonna be many more. You're a collector's item now. I'm done with friends. They're annoying. Yeah. I get anxiety when someone texts me. They say, hey, what's up? I'm like, oh, fuck. Do I have to talk to you? Like, it's even people I like.
That's what I feel when you text me. I'm like, I'll wait a few seconds and be like, he clearly wants you to respond, but I'm not in the mood to respond. You
probably have the anxiety of like, oh, God, what, was he just going to call me fat or dumb or a bitch?
And you do. Every time.
I don't even just call you one of those things. I call you a fat, dumb bitch, actually.
That is true.
Oh, you know. I got to keep you in your lane, man. I am your alpha, so I still have to master you. I have to hold you down and nibble on your neck every once in a while to make sure you understand the
I don't even have
order.
a neck.
Yeah, I'm just chewing on fat.
Hey.
Yeah, what up, dude?
I don't know.
So, do you have any plans for Halloween?
No, I don't even think with the coronavirus we're going to have a big Halloween this year as a country, are we? No?
I don't know. I'm going to get hammered. That's all I'm going to do. I'm waiting until midnight on Halloween. I'm going to get hammered. I'm going to watch.
Putting over into perspective.
And then I'm going to watch people get murdered on TV. That's going to be my 2 things.
Are you going to hand out candy to trick-or-treaters?
No, I'm going to fucking spray them down with Lysol. Kid rings my doorbell. I'm going to spray him in the face with Lysol, mace him.
Give him a Lysol can and be like, Happy Halloween. This is more valuable than the candy you're gonna have.
I'm gonna put a lighter up right before that Lysol. Flamethrower their ass, dude. I'm gonna be the new Freddy Krueger. They come down and burn my house down because I killed other kids, and then I'm gonna haunt their dreams. I will live eternally in your nightmares.
Yeah.
You've never seen Nightmare on Elm Street, have you?
I haven't seen any horror films.
Because you're scared, aren't you? Because you're a big bitch.
No,
Too scared to watch horror movies.
I don't even watch any movies ever.
You watched Terrifier with me.
No, let's clarify. I watched Terrifier, a quarter of Terrifier drunk with you, and I passed out.
Yeah, I watched that whole thing. It was good. Shout out Terrifier. Watch that movie. It's good. You feel like clowns murdering people. Man, it totally sounds like I need therapy when I put that. I was like watching clowns murder people, man. I don't know. It's my favorite form of entertainment. I mean, essentially all I watch is stand-up wrestling and horror movies.
Really?
Yeah, dude. Also, there's a fucking movie. We got to watch it sometime. I just found. It's called Pro Wrestlers vs. Zombies.
God, this sounds really great or really awful.
I think it's so awful it's great, but it's supposed to be funny, so it works. Like Matt Hardy's in it, Kurt Angle's in it, Roddy Piper's in it, Hacksaw Jim Duggan's in it, Ho, and Shane Douglas.
So they just fight fake zombies?
They get like hired for a private gig, and it's like a setup, and a bunch of zombies show up. So then they're just like in this warehouse trying to get out, and they're just fighting zombies, but they keep doing wrestling moves to kill the zombies instead of weapons.
This is a movie?
Yeah, it's called Pro Wrestlers vs. Zombies. Okay. I'm not making this up.
I don't know if it was just like a match or something. I don't know.
No. It's a movie. I need to watch it so bad.
You haven't seen it yet?
No, I just found out it existed. It came out in 2013. I don't know how I didn't know about it. It's three of my favorite things: horror, comedy, and wrestling all rolled into one. It's like I'm gonna nut with this, like as the credits start to roll.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I should check it out too.
We can watch it together. We can make it our date night next time you're in town.
I don't know when that's gonna be. It's gonna be Thanksgiving by then.
Really?
Probably. I don't know.
Do you hate your family that much?
No.
I mean, I get it. I don't like your family either, but.
Dude, I mean, like, not for Halloween or something.
It's saying that I don't like your family, but it's just crazy. Like, how long have we been really like best friends? Did you say? Like, we've known each other for a long time, but
6 years, 7.
Okay, and in that time period, I think I've said a total of 2 to 3 words to your sisters.
Yeah,
I haven't even had a conversation with them before. I've said hi and bye to your sisters. That is it. It's never gotten deeper than that. How have I never hung out with your sisters?
They're never there, or you're never there when they're there, and they're always.
That's not even true. I mean, you've hung out with my brother a shitload of times.
Yeah,
but that's because I like my brother.
Yeah.
Oh, Evan's realizing that this is going public. Whatever, your sisters aren't gonna listen. They're not gonna listen to this either. Did they? Yeah. Did they listen to the first episode? Did you even ask them?
I haven't talked to them. So
how many weeks? How many weeks has it been?
I don't remember.
Oh, dude, that's sad. We need to get the Sasiela family back together. I'm starting a GoFundMe. We're gonna throw Evan a quinceañera because he doesn't even act like a 15-year-old yet. So.
Yeah, I'll be 10 years older than that. So I would have a proper quinceañera.
Yeah, dude. Well, you need one. We're gonna give you.
We need some money for this podcast, so you're getting one.
We're gonna throw you a. Was it Viente Cinco? Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Viente Holy shit!
I can't believe you.
I was close.
Yeah, I can't believe you were close. So.
Bong rip.
A little bit of that Spanish,
dude. Chugging Jack Daniels and doing bong rips has done a number to my brain over the years.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I was even that close.
Yeah.
Well, your family's sad, man. I'm sorry.
No, we're a very private family.
Which means you just don't like each other.
No,
it's a fun way to say we don't talk to each other because we don't like each other.
No, we're just not public. We're not a public family.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I'm just
We don't. We refuse to. We refuse to be seen with each other in public because we embarrass each other. Dude, I want to know. I would love to fucking please. Next time your family goes out to dinner, just let me come. I just want to know what a Sasiela family talks about at the dinner table. I want to hear that conversation. It's gonna be the dullest shit on the planet. Your dad's gonna be like, they got new stamps at the post office.
No, I gotta roast my family. Take shots of me, not my fam. Okay.
What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. Come at me, Bob.
I'll fight.
No, dude, Bob needs to take hold. He's the patriarch. Come at me, Bob. Fucking fight for your family's name. Show Evan how to be a man.
Yeah.
Let's roll, Bob.
Yeah, I think we got about a minute left here.
All right, so I guess we should do plugs. Let's start. So if you're watching us YouTube, hit like, hit subscribe. God, dude, I just hate promoting ourselves or asking for people to do that shit. It feels so desperate. But hey, guess what? We're desperate, so why pretend not to be? So yeah, hit like, hit subscribe, follow us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Leave a review and a rating. And actually, please, more comments calling Evan a simp. Let's make this a thing. More comments saying Evan is a simp or Evan is a cuck. Either one, I love you for it. So do that on any format. Follow Inept Pit on Twitter at Inept Pit. We're gonna start posting on there eventually. I guess there's nothing now, but just do it. We'll get around. We'll get around to it.
Yeah,
we'll get around to it. We have a page on Facebook. You can like that. And anything else? Fucking tell a friend. Burden them with this podcast that you just listened to. Tell them to also listen to it. Share it on social media, on all your formats of social media. I guess you can follow me at Drew Must Die on Twitter. I've tweeted exactly one time since the last podcast.
Well, do you remember what it was about? Or I don't remember seeing it. Was it a joke?
Yeah, it was a joke. It was like a drinking game. Where you and all your friends drink till one of you have a mental breakdown, and I call it reality.
Yeah,
I don't like reading tweets out loud. It feels fucking sad.
Yeah.
And Evan, what do you got? You got
I've
some
got
stupid
nothing
shit?
to plug. Just follow me Twitter at Sol7. Friend me on Facebook.
And ladies, fucking message me on Twitter or the Facebook page about doing that date with Evan. I am fucking serious. I will give you money.
$25 gift card.
$25 gift card to a Mexican restaurant of your choice. And 50 for a second date. Or 50 if you just don't even tell them that you picked up on it. Like, I'll give you $50 going on a date with Evan if you don't tell him about it. Word. That's how good of a friend I am. All right, well, I guess that was the podcast.
Yep. Number 2 in the books. Thanks for listening, everyone.
I don't thank you. Stop being desperate of it. It's sad. You reek of it. All right, peace.
Peace.